Hi, hello, salam, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I am really excited to unbox my new 14-inch MacBook Pro. But before we get started on today's video, I want to thank you for helping the channel reach its first milestone of 100 subs. Please continue to show your support, and for those of you that have not yet subscribed to the journey, make sure you do and enjoy content like this one. So without further ado, let's unwrap today's candy. So let's talk about the design. So this is more chunkier than the previous MacBook that have come out over the last few years. The corners are rounded and sleek. At the bottom you have the engraved MacBook Pro text, which I really like. You have the rubber tipped feet that stick out, which will slightly raise the laptop for better ventilation. Talking about ventilation, at the back you can see some venting for better airflow. Moving on to the side of the MacBook Pro, and this is where the topic gets heated. Apple decided to bring back ports which they originally took away. We welcome back. Starting from the left, we have MagSafe 3 to charge the laptop. You have two Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports and a high quality headphone jack. On the right you have the HDMI port, another Thunderbolt 4 USB-C port, and for all the creators that complained over the past few years, the SD card reader returns. I'm not sure why Apple took these ports away in the first place, but I'm glad I didn't miss out in any of this, because I have not purchased any of the MacBook Pro that came out in the last 4 or 5 years. So I'm glad I didn't miss out on any of that. So inside it has a new redesigned keyboard. Compared to previous MacBooks that I've seen online and on previous YouTube videos, you can see that it's all black. I like it, it looks different, it looks nicer in my opinion. It has the returning functional keys, replacing the touch bar. Again, I can't comment if that is a good or a bad thing because I haven't had the opportunity to use it. You have the Liquid Retina XDR with ProMotion with refresh rates of up to 120 Hz. Probably one of the best display out there. The display is much thinner around the edges, and with a top-notched screen like this one, it didn't surprise me that Apple added a notch at top. The notch houses an improved 1080p FaceTime HD camera. So I went for the M1 Pro 14-inch MacBook Pro in Space Gray. I like to call this the base model plus. It has 10-core CPU, a 16-core GPU, and a 16 GB of unified memory with 1 TB of SSD storage. For me, it was important to have the bigger size storage, so I opted to upgrade to the 1 TB storage. As a creator, when I'm editing on this laptop, I know it's gonna take out space like nothing. So to have it as 1 terabyte is more than enough for me, I think, because I'll be using external devices for storing most of my files in. Now the question is, would I recommend this laptop for you guys? Like me, if you're into creativity, like editing videos, editing photos, if you're a designer or into music creation, then absolutely I would recommend this laptop. I would say get the base model, but just upgrade probably your storage and the CPU to 10 core. That's what I did. That's why I called this model the base model plus, because I don't think you would need to max out the laptop. From what I've seen on reviews on YouTube from fellow creators, even the base model is really good. So with what I'm planning to do in terms of YouTube videos like this one, editing, I will still be using my iPad as my main photo editor. So to create my thumbnails, to edit pictures, I'll probably use my iPad. But this machine will be purely used for my editing. So I think it'll be more than enough for me, and it'll be more than enough for creators like myself. I'll keep you guys updated on how I get on, because this video will be edited on this new Mac. Now, if you're not into creativity, editing, whether it be video or photo or designing, and you're just looking to get a laptop to browse, to edit your documents into, save files, save your photos from your phone, then I would not recommend purchasing such a high-end machine like this one. You can get far more cheaper laptops that will do what you are looking to do with it, the most basic stuff, and you'll get it much cheaper than, unfortunately, what Apple sell their products for. Most of us know when we buy into Apple, we're buying into the brand, we're buying into the logo more than actual features itself. However, this MacBook One Pro, the reviews have been fantastic so far from what I've seen on YouTube. And because I am so immersed into the whole ecosystem of Apple, I had to get an Apple product because it just makes my life easier when it comes to sharing files from one device to another. Yeah, so it was just a no-brainer for me. But for you guys that don't really need it for creativity, absolutely not. Stay away from it. So having strained my iMac, as you can see behind me, it was the perfect time for me to upgrade to this model. And nothing better than the M1 Pro 14-inch MacBook Pro. One of the reasons, amongst all the other reasons, that I picked the 14-inch over the 16-inch laptop is because of portability. It'll be much easier for me to edit on the go. I can quickly sling it into my backpack and carry it around with me without the extra bit of weight. And if I'm editing at home, I don't want a bulky laptop on my lap. So when I was watching the review videos on YouTube between the 14 and the 16, majority of the reviewers recommended that you go for the 14-inch. It does the same job, yes, with the 16-inch you get a bigger screen. But then again, I've been editing on my iPad, so the 14-inch is a much bigger screen. Obviously, the iMac behind me is a 27-inch. That is far more bigger, but I think the 14-inch for me works. So that is it, guys. Thank you for sticking to the end of this video. Let me know in the comments below if you have purchased the new 14-inch or the 16-inch M1 Pro MacBook Pro laptops. And if you have, let me know what you think about them, what you like, what you don't like. If you haven't, let me know in the comments below, are you looking to purchase one, and which model will you be going for, and what specs will you be going for? As usual, if you enjoyed today's video, then make sure you smash that like button. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Help the channel reach its second milestone of reaching 200 subs, hopefully in the next few months. So if you haven't subscribed to the journey already, what are you waiting for? Please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. Till next time, stay safe, stay blessed. Peace. Turn up the mood, come on, turn